You've got a very, very interesting background, and it would be useful for everyone to understand what that background is. Can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Yes, so I was born in Kurdistan and I grew up in Scotland. I came to Scotland as an asylum seeker, and that was 20 years ago. I was seeking refugee status, and really, when I was 15 years old, I was attending Drumchapel High School, and like any other children, really. And the next thing was the immigration official downgraded one of my friends' home and detained her to be deported back to Kosovo. And really, from there, our campaign of the Glasgow Girls started. And the campaign was so successful, we ended child detention in the UK. And we also raised the profile of the needs of asylum seekers. At the time, there was not many asylum seekers in Glasgow. So really, the Glasgow Girls was so powerful because we spoke for so many people where they had no voice. And really, we were a bunch of lassies in Drumchapel High, and we the politician were looking over to us. We There was a lot of attention for our campaign at the time in 2005. And really, journalists were interested in our story, and they actually called us the Glasgow Girls. It was 7 of us campaigning. So really, our campaign was became so big that we won the Year Politician Year Award in 2005. At the time, Jack McConnell was the first minister. And really, we challenged him heavily, stating why asylum seekers are being detained, asylum seeker children especially. And I was the one that actually requested for an amnesty for people who have been in this country, who have integrated and they went to school and studied here. And I think that was offered after a while, after 5 years. It actually included me in 2009. So yeah, that's kind of like my story in short. But the Glasgow Girls became a film. We actually had there was an opportunity for us to document our story. So there's a documentary that is filmed by the Glasgow Girls, and there's a film made about the Glasgow Girls, and there's a musical about the Glasgow Girls. So there's a few, quite a lot of things. Of the stories just inspired so many people to tell our story really in different ways.